Good afternoon, folks. This is the Professional Development Guy. Today we're going to talk about always exhibit great customer service. Always exhibit great customer service. This should be a part of who you are. This should be a part of who you are. I always say customer service is something you have to be willing to do. It's an attitude. It's not a department. Customer service is an attitude. It's your first impression when you show up to work in the parking lot. You want to make sure, of course, first you show up on time. Then you always want to make sure that you're even properly dressed. Yes, believe it or not, I've seen people getting dressed on their way into their job. They're actually still getting dressed. I've seen people get dressed inside of their cars. Now, if customers are there, they see this. So you're already looking like you're not prepared for that day. You always want to make sure if you do run into a customer in the parking lot, speak to the customer. Speak to your coworkers. You want to start your day off right in the right mindset to provide great customer service. Even when you are outside of work, if you are off, and I know a lot of people say I'm off, I do what I want to do. This is correct. But as long as you have the company logo on, or as long as a customer knows that you work for this particular company that they frequent, you want to make sure you're providing that customer service to them as well, at least being polite to them when you see them outside of the business. So when you're coming into work, whether it's the afternoon time, whether it's the morning time, whether it's the evening time, whatever your shift is, you want to speak to all of your employees as well, your coworkers. You want to make sure you're speaking to everyone or any customers that's in there, because your presence has just been known. And again, that could be your first impression. You have an opportunity for your first impression in the parking lot and or inside of the business once you get inside of there. So even when you come in, you want to make sure that you're displaying customer service. I'm ready for work. I'm here to service someone. That is the atmosphere, that is the culture that you want to develop with inside of your company. You want to always be professional. Always be professional. You want all the way down to the restrooms. When you go into the restroom yourself, you want to make sure the restroom is clean, because customers could come in and then your co-workers could come in as well. Make sure it is clean. If that's not your job, well, whoever job it is, make sure that they are notified that the restroom needs to be clean. Even with the inventory, anything that's not on the shelves or anything needs to be done. If that's not your job, make sure that the person job it is, they are notified that, hey, the inventory needs to be restocked. Because you cannot service anyone if you don't have what they need and things are not in order. Again, this starts the atmosphere, the positive atmosphere, and the positive culture that we all want when we work for a company or when we have a business. Next, you just want to make sure that you are totally prepared at all times, totally exhibiting customer service, even within your conversations. And I'm talking about your conversation that you might have with your other team members. You want to make sure that you all don't get too loud when customers are in there. It's human nature to talk. It's human nature to have fun. I'm sure most companies want you to have fun, but we all know what professional conversations are. We don't want to have any inappropriate conversations. We don't want to use any inappropriate language. So we have to be mindful of those things as well. You want to exhibit great customer service, so customers will know that when they come into your place, that they are going to get service and everyone in there is professional. You want to reassure the customer that they made the right choice to come in your business, and more importantly, to continue to come inside of your business. And the way that this could be done is that everyone, and we talked about this last week on Tag Team Customer Service, everyone within inside of your business, within inside of your team, is on the same page of it, always exhibiting great customer service. Folks, this has been your Professional Development Guy. I'd like to thank you all for joining us this week. Please subscribe and share the video. If you have any comments or any topics that you would like for us to discuss, please feel free to leave it in the comment box section in YouTube, or you can reach out to me at cflynn@expandbc.com. That's cflynn at XPAND, B as in Bravo, C as in Charlie.com. I want y'all to have a super fantastic week. Thank you and be safe.